Another tool for rehabbers, the Curb Appeal mobile app. How many of you have heard of the Curb Appeal mobile app? Nobody in this room. This is why I'm here. I'm making sure you know about it, okay? There is nothing more important in listing your property for resale as a rehabber than good photos, okay? And sometimes even our realtors are photographically challenged, okay? And so we have to help them out a little bit, okay? These photos, even when I listed, I'm not licensed in Alabama, so I've done some renovations in Alabama. When I did a renovation in Alabama, I listed it with a realtor in Alabama, but I made sure I was taking the photos. He was not going down there. I was not going to rely on his photos. Way too much profit at risk, way too much money at risk for me to let somebody else handle that. I was taking those photos because photos to me are that important. I'll outsource a lot of stuff. Hey, go down there and do this, do that. I ain't driving down. Photos I'm doing, right? They are that important to me because you guys know buyers today, 85, 90, 95% of them start their search online, right? And if they go online and the first thing they see is a bad front picture, they are looking no further because they've got 50 houses that have pulled up in their criteria and they're trying to find a way to eliminate them. And the first way they're going to eliminate them is that front picture. Then if they like the front picture and they click on the inside and that's the only picture, you lost them too. Okay? If there's a lot of pictures and they suck, you lost them too, right? So you need a lot of pictures and they got to be good pictures. Any good realtor worth their weight is going to tell you that. So what does this app let you do? First of all, it's free. We love free, right? Secondly, never take a bad listing photo again. Why? It's got two important tools, okay? One is called, you just load it, you download it on your phone, okay? It puts this, it adds it right to your phone. Multiple exposure HDR technology, which basically fixes all of your lighting problems, okay? You know how it is. It's like the sun comes in at a certain time of day. You feel like you got to get there at just the right time of day in order to take pictures and they not come out too dark. This fixes all that. Go whatever time of day. This whole thing, the way this app is set up, this HDR technology is able to fix that. The second thing is the merging of photos. Let me give you the perfect example. I've told this story before, but in case you didn't hear it, I once had a guy call me up. He knew I was a rehabber. He said, I need your advice. I've got this listing. We've done a fantastic job. We spent a ton of money on it. House looks great. Nobody's looking at it. No, we're not getting any showings. Do you think it's the price? Do you think it's the price? I logged on, and the very first thing I noticed is the front picture of the house was terrible. And it was one of those houses with a lot of trees around it, so there's a lot of shade. It was really hard to get the lighting right. I get that. Number one on here, or number two, the HDR technology would have fixed part of that. The other thing is because of the weird, where the trees were and the angles, it was just hard to get the whole house without, you know guys, if you've ever taken pictures of a house, you know, some houses are just hard to get an image of the house, right? It's just there's stuff in the way and it's weird. This allows you to take multiple photos, the third one there, and merge them together. So you can take one photo from here, move over and take one photo from here, move over and take one photo from here, and is able to merge the best parts of those photos together and then fix the lighting on it, okay? It's incredible. It also works for like really small spaces. If any of you realtors have ever tried to take pictures of a hall bathroom, and then you're just like, nah, I'm not even putting that on the listing. Because you're like standing like this, and you get up in there and you just get like half the vanity, right? This isn't gonna work. Now you can take 3 different pictures and merge those together in order to see smaller spaces and get better lighting. Awesome app. Okay, this is one thing you got to have, right? So easy photo editing and exporting. After you've taken those pictures, you can also edit them slightly, do whatever you got to do, and export them, send them to your realtor or whatever you got to do. Okay, really cool app.